I'm tired as fuck. I've been writing my book all day. Check this out. Shib Shib is gonna probably find the support sometime. Or sorry, Gala is gonna find the support soon. It's gonna I think the 5 wave structure is in. I think that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, A, B, C. And this one's creating a 1, 2, 3, and 4 the 5. Must be. Because you can see the 1, 2, whatever the fuck that is. 3, A, B, C, 4, and the 5 down over there. So I think it's finding a support really soon. So I'm interested in longing it soon. Shib's not done yet either. There's probably going to be one more wave. A big wave. This guy did 44%. Based on the count, this is only 1, 2. That's probably 3. That's, there's going to be a 4 and a 5. So set an alert for somewhere up there when it gets near. AXS is on a tear. You can tell it's channeling right away. It's probably a nice channel too. Something like that. That's pretty nice. Just for now. Consider that. Right, so we're probably going to get up to that price point. Is it near anything irrelevant? What's the retracement? Retracement is, ooh, it's near the golden ratio. Yeah. Ooh, if it hits right up there in the channel, gold. Short. I'm going to short it there for sure. I got my alert set. My alert set on axis. Shib. And people. So Gala. Oh, Gala rallies somewhat so far. I mean, Gala looks like it's done a 5 count. Just 1, 2, 3, ABC, 4. This ABC is really distinct because it makes 3 down. Makes 3 down. So that's got to be the B. So this is the A, B, C for the 4. Yeah, you can see the little 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This looks like it right here. That definitely looks like it. So it looks like if that's done, then you're seeing a 5 official count kind of finished for the very final one, right? That means that this is most likely a 5. Maybe. Whoops. Whoops. Like that. So if that's done, that looks very proportional too. I mean, it doesn't look that bad, right? Like, looks great. The 5 minutes about to snap upwards. It really looks decent to me for a trade. I'll see you in a minute. Gala, I want to break out. I really want to break out. AXS, I want to get a top of the top. I want to get a short at the top. People, I'm just waiting for a break below here. If you guys notice on people, like, it's making that, right? Something like that for now. I don't know how relevant that is, but if it gets to that region, you might want to get your attention on it. So put an alert on a low that breaks to the downside. If that breaks right there, that's going to be a really nice rally. Well, a decent rally. I'm not sure about that exact price point, but just to be aware of it at least, there's a chance because it's reaching really low RSI already. Okay, reaching really low RSI here. This looks like it's doing the Wi-Fi curve where it can go up like that. So I got 4 solid setups right now. I'm very interested in a lot of coins tonight, but I'm probably not going to trade any because I'm fucking tired. Alright, let's live trade here tonight. I called in my group here just a few minutes ago that this is most likely a really nice setup right here to long, and there's a good opportunity that it could hit a pretty decent amount, at least up to there for about 3%. I'm in it for about $80,000. I'm leverage times 2, not 5. Keeping a bankroll of 70, 80K on here. So what's really good about I'm noticing a lot of potential tonight here. Okay, so what's cool about Gala is this here most likely made a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this is a 1. That's an A, B, C that goes up there like that. And then what happens is we're trying to make a 5. So this looks like it's a A, B, and that there's a C incoming somewhere. Yeah, so people gets on my radar because people's getting to this particular support point, and it may just hold very nicely here. People has dropped 24% already, so maybe, just maybe, we'll actually get a rally to the top side finally on people. Just maybe. So if it drops to this region, which is literally only like another 1 or 2%, I'm probably gonna long it. So AXS or Gala right now, I don't know what's going on with Gala, but what I believe is we're making an ABC in this entire structure already. It's getting to the 3-2. So if you count it very clearly, what you're getting is a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And you can break down that B wave significantly, where this goes A, B, and that's C up there. And this is a 1, okay? So this is a 1 that's being made. This is a 1. This is a 2. This is a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this is just 3. So I'm looking for a 4 and I'm hunting for a 5. That's the goal right here, okay? So we're playing basically the 4th wave attempt. That's what we're attempting right now, the 4th wave rally. Let's see how this ends up playing out. This makes a nice 5 waves. You can see the 5 waves here clearly. Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You can also see this little 1 there somewhere too. 4 overlaps heavily. 5. So what makes this the ABC? Okay, so because you can count the B wave has a 3 wave structure. Okay, the B wave has a 3 wave structure. So the B is actually lower than wave 3, which is fine. And then you finish off the original count here with the 5 wave count. Just like that. Where this is truncated or double bottom. And now we're going to get a rally to the top side. So this is an really detailed Elliott wave analysis. We're getting pretty much a wick support right here. Okay. Right there, that's penetrating that particular high. This high is 29780. We got to 29582, so it's pretty spot on. I'm broken even right now, but I believe that this is going to be a rally. 5-minute chart crossed over. Let's take a look at SHIB. SHIB, to me, looks like there's one more wave missing. I believe there's one more wave missing. That's only a 1, a 2. This is a 3. There's a 4 coming, and there's a 5. I have an alert set there because I believe that. Checking out the fib, we get a perfect 1618 extension. And then there's also AXS on a higher picture. This here is a golden ratio right there. And it's also channeling towards the golden ratio. So if it gets close to there, I'll be alerted. People is getting low again. I want it to bounce right in here. It's going to be a really nice bounce if we get to it. There's no guarantees in any way that they will bounce, but at least I'll be notified of it, and there could be a possibility of a bounce. This is a hard trade to take, in my opinion, on people, because it's unpredictable. The R side, when it drops like this, it's just the R side just goes up and down, up and down, up and down, and it's so neutral that it's impossible to really tell. So this is where I stand right now. All right, so Gala is starting to give it a little bit of a break here. I think it's starting to support You can see the volume just pick up here a lot. Volume. See how it trended below the 55 EMA on the yellow? And then it broke down for wave 3. Tried to get back up for wave 4, but it couldn't. And then now it's down on the downside again. So now, because it's breaking back to the top side, we can assume that the 5 wave did finish, and this is now attempting a counter trend. So this was a solid trade right here. Really beautiful trade. The stars just aligned. And whenever you see the stars align like that, when you see a 5 wave count, bullishly diverging RSI, these MACDs starting to cross over like that, you can generally assume that it's going to be a pretty decent rally. So to me, this was a really, really good trade setup to have taken. I'm probably going to try to go for about like you can easily tell that this is going to be a resistance right here. That's going to be a good resistance. So I'm going to go for a lot more, of course. There's no point of taking my profit too early. We can check how far this could retrace based off of the first wave, okay? So the first wave retraces a lot, as you can see. The first wave retraces about a huge amount, actually. A 618. See that? Golden ratio, then boom, just smashes down. Because of that, I'm going to assume that, and because it does an A, B, C, I'm going to assume that this guy here is probably going to do a bearish flag. Okay, it's gonna do a bearish flag type of deal, and it's probably not going to retrace nearly as much, because by rule of alternation, if the first one retraced a lot, the second wave, like as in the first correction wave, which is wave 2, if wave 2 didn't retrace, if it retraced much, then wave 4 will retrace not as much, and vice versa as well, where if wave 4 retraces little, then wave 4 is likely to retrace less. Or sorry, you guys know what I mean. If wave 2, whatever wave 2 does, wave 4 will do the opposite. Simple as that. So let's go back to people here and see how this is trending. There's no point of longing people yet. It still has ways to go. It might not even touch that trend line. What I do know is that on the 5-minute chart, the 55 EMA acts as a resistance. Right? So the break is going to be at the 55 EMA on the 4-minute, actually. The 4-minute's really solid too. So if it breaks above that, I'm ready to long. That's going to be a good opportunity. So I'm going to see what this could yield. It was up a lot more already on Gala. It was up 1,700 total. But we're seeing the rejection to the downside with the wick. See that? We might go back to the downside. You never know. But for now, what we're seeing is a pretty strong rally. Like, sort of. Just have to give it some time and let these things come to fruition. My course version 2.0, guys, it's actually really far in already. I now have, I'm about, it's going to be about 200 pages. It's about 116 pages so far. A lot of it's, I've done the grunt work already, the writing part, which takes really long, very long. So now I'm just pretty much copying and pasting a lot of charts that go on the page. Yeah, so this is going to be an amazing course version 2.0 that I'm releasing. It's a lot better. It's so much better than course 1 and 2 and 3 combined because, well, back then I was only training up to 50K. Now I'm training up to like $1.5 million like in September and October last year. My skills have drastically improved. I've made a lot more money. I've learned so much new things, and now I'm finally going to share my secrets with the public. I was hesitant to. That's why I'm only releasing 100 copies. I have a 400 people waitlist. That's a lot. I haven't even gotten around to them yet. And I only have 100 copies. And I sold already 50 copies in 4 days. Actually, in 5 days. So the demand for it is incredible right now for people wanting it. I don't think even, I might release 200. We'll see. I don't know yet. I probably won't. But depending on the demand and how well received it is, right? It's my first time writing a book in my life. And The book more so summarizes the entire course that I talk about. So this is looking good so far. The 1 minute EMA is rejecting to go down. So we're fighting hard here. I'm just gonna put an alert here as well. I always go greater than. Don't ever go crossing. Just go greater than. They're better because then it's always gonna keep ringing when it gets crosses it. Just in case you miss it the first time. So here's Gala giving a decent run now. Finally, it's gonna go up a little bit higher very soon. I think that 200 EMA is gonna be a really good, strong contender as a resistance. So I missed a little spike there. I could have taken my profit 1% more up at $1,800, but I didn't. Because I'm going to go for a higher profit. It's making this kind of slope trend line right there. So I believe it's going to get to the higher end. As for people, it touched that trend line, but didn't quite break above it yet. So there's no point of me entering it since it never broke above that trend line. So now I will be very patient and wait for my opportunity to enter this trade. There's two, like SHIB also is just kind of conforming into a triangle. Looks like a triangle at least. Yep. Fuck, I bought a new mouse last month and it broke already. Gotta click on the button like 3 times for something to happen. Fucking annoying. Haven't had time to go buy a new mouse yet. I'm too lazy to order one. So we're just kind of waiting right now to see what's happening to Gala, looking for that other wave to finish. See that's like a weird structure right here. It's pretty bearish overall. I mentioned that we'd probably get up to around there, 3.8. So I still have a lot of room to go to 3.08, 2%. 2% is huge. People hasn't done anything yet. Make sure you're always moving your EMA to the 55s on whatever time frame it's looking the best on. Like maybe it's 2 minutes looking pretty, 3 minutes looking pretty good, 2 minutes too low because it's too many bull traps. So it's somewhere between the 3, the 4, and the 5 minute that'd be considered the breakout in my opinion. I'd probably take the middle. So if it see how the 55 EMA is below everything here, and it stays below for a long time. So clearly the breakout would be above the 55 EMA. That's how you gain confirmation. I teach all of this and more in my new course. People are starting to make a rally. I'm gonna get my Binance up here, my other one. So now we're up a pretty good amount here on Gala. We're just kind of riding it right now, being extremely patient, because patience is what gets you to win a trade. You cannot be hasty when it comes to a trade. Have to be very patient when it comes to entering a trade properly. Let the trades come to you. Cliche as it sounds, you can't enter until you see that break at the 55 EMA. It has dropped a significant amount, when 23%. When it does break above there, that is going to be your signal to enter. So I'm doing very well right now in my trade for Gala. I'm up 1,000 or so. I think it's going to keep continuing to the upside here. It just keeps pushing. See, the momentum is just going really high, or the strength wise, it's going high. It's just really, really supporting like that to the upside. I'm watching it on the 4 minute on my other monitors here. Anybody that says you don't need a lot of monitors, they don't multitask enough, really. I need to have a lot of monitors up because I need to watch everything going on. Having access to information is key when trading. How do you trade when you don't have access to all the information? I don't think people have made $1 million yet when they say things like that. So there we go. People is wanting to break up, but it hasn't broken up yet. See that? So it's like, do I enter right now on a 3 minute breakout? See, this one's really trying right now. See that? It's trying, but it hasn't broken it yet. See that? Very, very important to notice that. This is how the trend line pretty much looks in my opinion. So this breakout, and we will enter it. So people on the 5-minute, I'm doing very well on Gala. $1,800 up on Gala now. So people, let's see if it breaks this, okay? It needs to be broken, guys. Like, this needs confirmation to break. So we're just gonna take this long trend line like that on the 5-minute, okay? Nope, didn't break yet. Didn't break yet. Not quite. No, see that? It got rejected so far. People did not break yet. How much can I play on people? I'm gonna play, I can literally play 1 million, but I won't. I'm only gonna play 400,000. Yeah, I want to play that. I just want to buy 50,000 USD. That's gonna be my position sizing. There we go. I think we're breaking above it now, so I'm gonna buy a long. Whoops. 40 maybe. Shit. No, I don't think we're really breaking above it yet. It's finding hesitation. I'm gonna take my profit here for Gala for $2,300 or so very, very soon. All right, let's take our profit here for Gala. We're up $2,400. That's a very nice profit. We closed it. Now we're gonna move on to people and see if we can get a long opportunity for that. Okay, so Gala was a perfect trade. That's such a fucking beautiful trade. Yeah, baby. Yeah. I'm the fucking man. Perfect position, honestly. Okay, I'm sorry, I was talking to the group. I think people's about to break up. Yeah, I'm gonna buy 25,000. I'm gonna buy another 25,000 here. I think it's breaking up. So let's see if we can just play a small long position. Let's close up on Gala. So now the break happens right here. It's really, really nice so far. I got in a really good price. I'm playing $50,000. I'm gonna go for a very small gain actually. Gala broke up for sure, or people broke up for sure. I'm up $500 already. It's really spiking to the top side now. That's a beautiful trade back to back, right? I'm calling this in my Discord group. If you guys are interested in my course, okay, my Discord group goes for $600 a year. I'm going to tell you guys right now that if you are interested in my course, version 2.0, that comes with the textbook and also the 28 hours of lectures that shares all of my strategies. I'm also going to get you guys in my Discord group for a year for free. So you save $600 literally. So I'm going to take my other profit on my second trade here. It's really spiking to the upside in a great way. Probably the first resistance that we see. So I'll take $800 right here. Boom, guys. It just took $3,000 profit.